Hello everyone, Arun here. So in this playlist, we will be seeing different types of NoSQL databases, but not only SQL kind of databases. And the first one that we will be seeing is MongoDB. It is considered to be a document store kind of architecture in not only SQL family of databases. So it basically stores documents in JSON format or JavaScript object notation. So we will see how that looks and all. And the one feature compared to our SQL database is that the schema is flexible in the NoSQL database. You either don't need to specify the schema or it is flexible, like you can dynamically allocate that while inserting the data. And MongoDB is one of the most popular NoSQL database. And if you remember from DB Engine's rankings, it is the first in document stores and the only one of the NoSQL database within the top 10 database rankings in the world. So we will directly follow the steps as per the MongoDB reference documentation for installation. It is pretty straightforward. So database references we will take. So that has like corresponding to the latest version 5.0, it has introduction, installation. You can just go through those details. So we will directly go to installation. So again, once we go to installation, we will be asked to select which is our operating system. Since you are using Windows Extra, you can try that. Since we are doing our VirtualBox settings in Ubuntu, I'll choose Ubuntu. So once you get that, it will come to the installation settings. So okay, before going to that, two other points. One is I'll open the terminal. Then I will just put it on top so that my terminal is visible even when I am browsing through the MongoDB shell. Okay, so first thing to note is that if you try a MongoDB command in the terminal now, it will tell you that it is already part of the repository for Ubuntu, but that is not currently installed. So the issue with that is that it is of version 3.6.9, whereas if you can see here, the latest current version is 5.0. So whenever we are working with software, most of the times we will always like to work with the latest version of software. So our case is no different. So we will not go with the default MongoDB provided as part of Ubuntu. And second option is you can download the full set of binaries for Ubuntu as a tar file, zip file, then you extract it and install it. So that is also steps are provided in the site, but that may require a login. Then the third option is whatever we will be following now. And again, similar to our MySQL, and if you remember, we have Community Edition and Enterprise Edition here. So Community Edition is free, Enterprise Edition is paid. In addition, there is a Atlas called Cloud Edition for MongoDB, with which you can directly access the server without needing to install it at your end. You can explore all those options. So we will go with maybe local installation for Community Server Edition. We will directly follow the steps in the reference documentation. It is pretty straightforward. Nothing extra needs to be done. So we will just copy paste one by one. Step one is import the public key used by the package management. So we will copy that and run that. It will prompt for password. Our password is data science. So that should give me an OK. OK. Then second step is create a list file for MongoDB. Some particular file we are required to create. So that also we can copy, paste and run. So that file is created. Third is reload the local package database. Sudo apt-get update. Okay, so that is 78 happening in the background. So we will just wait for that to finish. Meanwhile, we will go through the steps also. The fourth step is installing the MongoDB packages. Either we can use the latest stable version, or if you want some specific version, you can choose that. So we will go with the latest version. So as you see, the default one that we saw earlier was just named MongoDB. This one is from the default server, original server. So that's why the MongoDB org tag is there. So we will just copy that and keep. Okay, the other update is complete. We'll paste and run that. So it will take some time. So by that time we can just go through the other steps also. So one optional step is told whenever you are trying to apt update, it will get updated automatically. So we will leave that as such. We will not try to do that because we are just using this for experimental purpose. If you are trying to use it for a production, then you can set this setting. Then next step is you limit considerations. So we will skip those. And directories will be automatically created since we are using a package manager. Configuration file, we need not modify anything at this moment. Then once that happens, we will have to do the steps as per this. So we are here, procedure for init system. So by the time it keeps downloading, I will just pause it and return back when download is over and installation is complete. Okay, the installation is complete. So now we can go to the init procedure. So first I have to check my Ubuntu is systemd. Okay, maybe we can just run that and check once again. And next step is I got okay. Sorry. Okay, I didn't copy paste this. I ran the earlier query, so it told me that it's already installed. Okay, no issues. So I'll just paste this, no others thing. So systemd I got as output. So I'm supposed to start like this: sudo systemctl start MongoDB. Okay, then no error message came, so it has run in the background. Then verify that it is running. Okay, we can copy that, paste, see the status. It's active, so that means it is running. Control C to quit that. Then stop, not required for us. Restart, not required for us. Begin using MongoDB, Mongo shell. So we can directly call Mongo shell. So that will be similar to our MySQL shell if you had used that. So once you get that, you can directly start entering your commands. We will just do a sample command now, db similar to or show the current database which is active. So we will quit that, and that's all for the installation part. We have successfully installed MongoDB in our VirtualBox system. So thanks and regards. Aaron signing off. Thank you all.